Hey everybody, Toby Potter here, Global Integrity Finance. We are here today in Dallas. Leverage Con. Brett Alazawi put this on, as he does always. An amazing show. Over 500 people registered, hundreds of vendors, amazing turnout. And one of the most pronounced companies in the industry is Geraci Law Firm. And today we have the distinct honor and privilege to meet with
Jennifer Young
with Geraci. Now, I hesitate on her name because Jennifer doesn't know me, and that's just, I guarantee you, when the people from Geraci...
But it was fair. You didn't know me either.
Yeah, this is true. I have been out of the industry for 3 years.
Okay.
So, but we're back. But we're here to talk to Jennifer about Geraci, all the things that's going on. You guys were the pioneer innovators of Lightning Docs. Mm-hmm. Love Lightning Docs. Love Kevin. Love the team. Have been a big fan of you guys for almost 10 years now.
Yeah.
So
I love to hear that.
Let's talk about Geraci. Talk about you.
All right. I don't know anything about you though.
No, we're talking about you. No. So I'll leave this deal. So tell me what's going on with Geraci. You guys did Lightning Docs almost 5 years ago.
Yes.
Yeah.
And that was really kicking off.
So tell me why it's just now really picking up. If people get more comfortable with it,
I think
more,
so.
believe that it's valid.
The product, I think, has now kind of been in that stage where now we can go out and really help anybody, right? Cater and tailor as needed. But Geraci is, the big sister company.
Yeah.
I would say that we are the nation's largest leading private lender law firm.
Yep.
Lenders Council. We have a corporate securities team, which is me and Kevin.
Yeah.
We do fund formation and licensing as needed in any corporate work. We have a banking and finance team. They do loan docs. They're the transactional team. They help with warehouse lines of credit as needed, servicer agreements, broker agreements.
On the Lightning Docs, when you go in and put in the Lightning Docs, it creates and generates all your closing docs for you, correct?
It does all the documents, all 50 states, compliant in all 50 states. I think it will also raise compliance flags if, it's a licensing state.
Yeah.
They'll say, hey, this is a state that you need to be licensed.
Or
reach out to...
violating the usury laws.
I don't know.
Does it trigger that?
I think it does, but I'm not sure.
Okay. So that's one of the things that I think that the industry was a little nervous about.
Yeah.
When you guys rolled out Lightning Docs, was traditionally we had an attorney that's creating those docs.
We still got Geraci for that.
Right. So does Geraci look at them, or do we have to say, hey, can you take a look at them?
No. So the difference between Lightning Docs and Geraci is that you have Geraci attorneys reviewing every single term on your loan.
Yep.
It's a, Colorado loan.
Right.
These are my terms. Am I compliant? Am I under the usury limit? Can I do prepayment penalty fees? Can I do charge late fees? I don't know, right? These attorneys review every single term and they will flag anything. Lightning Docs, you have to know what you're doing. You have to have some sort of compliance, information or resource
in-house
on your back office, and the whatever you put in is going to be what is generated.
So it's a plug and play.
Plug and play, yeah. But it's an online platform. It is very, very easy to use, very user-friendly.
So you said that you think, you're seeing that it's really starting to take off.
It is.
Do you think because of the speed of implementation, the demand today,
I think
that's
also,
helping out?
Yeah, and I think also the targeted marketing effort.
Yeah.
Lightning Docs is getting out there. They're at all the conferences. They have the booths set up now. That hasn't happened in the past 3 years, I think. Probably 2 years now.
Yeah, because you guys are really big with Apple, real big with
We're general counsel for Apple.
Yeah. So you guys were always at those shows.
Yes.
But I don't know about Leverage Con, MPLA, all those.
Yeah. Depends on where it is.
MPLA is a conflict.
Yes. I don't know about that.
Yeah. MPLA is a conflict for you guys. And so
I have no conflicts, but I don't know about that for sure.
You can ask Kevin. He'll say. Or Nima or any of those guys. So tell me, what else is going on with Geraci? As our industry continues to have transformation going on, what is Geraci doing to always stay in front for us as lenders, as investors, in helping guide us through these troubled waters?
Yeah, I mean, the market is changing, compliance rules are changing, regulatory actions are being, put out every year, every quarter. I don't know. We're on top of all of that. We make sure that, in all states, that any loan docs that you do through Geraci is going to be compliant, up to date, right? We have to. We're lawyers.
Yep.
And we care about our clients. We want you guys to do well. If you use us, we want to make sure that you are going to be compliant in all 50 states.
What is Geraci's position on all these new laws trying to be passed where lobbyists are going in?
We will lobby.
Yeah. You guys are lobbying still for the private equity world, still funding
Lenders.
that and trying to keep all the government out of our space.
A little bit, yeah. Where appropriate.
Yeah, and I think we've all feared that eventually the government will come in because our space is growing so much.
It is growing.
And they're watching dollar bills not be put into their pocket. So there's going to be a day and time that comes where the government sticks their ugly head into our space.
Hopefully not.
And disrupt it all. But hopefully we've got companies like Geraci that's going to continue fighting that battle for us on the front.
Yeah, where it matters, when we know that it's going to make a difference for our clients, we will step in. We go to D.C. We were just in D.C., I think, last week, 2 weeks ago.
Lobbying?
What
was the bill you were fighting then?
I don't remember.
Oh, my gosh.
Let's cut that. That was Steve. So we have a litigation and bankruptcy department.
Yeah.
That's the third department for Geraci.
Yep.
And him and our Lightning Docs, I think, was also there.
Right.
But
so
we're all up on it.
Yep. What does, on a day-to-day, what do you do at Geraci?
So I'm a partner on the corporate and securities team. Everything that Kevin does, I do. We have a team that we manage, and we take care of our clients for fund formation, licensing.
So you're setting up their 506Cs, Reg Ds, all that stuff?
Debt funds, real estate funds, syndications, and then licensing. Licensing is exploding, by the way, because more and more people are expanding into other states. They're not just niche little state or, local. They're going into multiple states, and not just the states that don't need licensing. They are actually tackling that beast.
Arizona, California.
That beast. And then servicing, I think, I've seen growing. Everybody's trying to bring servicing in-house.
You know what? Because we're all sick of the servicers.
Yeah, that's what I mean,
they've gotten so large. And COVID, again, I consider, you'll be the 14th person we've interviewed today. And I know that everyone we've talked to, we've shared a concern how COVID disrupted our space, one level or another. This be one of them. Yeah. Because when COVID happened, all those refinances took place. Servicing became astronomical.
Yeah.
They got too big for the britches, and now they really don't care. It's just a day in, day out job.
Yeah, and I see my clients caring about their borrowers, right? As they want to provide the level of service that they feel is appropriate, and other servicing companies, I think, is not up to par for what they want to provide.
And what the servicing companies don't understand is when you disrupt my clients' ability to make their payments, they don't get mad at the servicing company, they get mad at me.
Yeah, that's right.
And I spent years building this relationship.
Yes, that's exactly
and you
right.
destroy it because you didn't input an ACH form or, you missed a digit on the routing number, or whatever stupid excuse we run into every day. And we have to take time out of our day to calm our client down, say, no, there's not going to be any late charges.
Right.
No, they're not calling your note due. Sorry that this happened.
You want to provide good service because that's what you do. These are your clients. You care about them.
Yeah. And
so
that's
a lot of them are bringing it
in-house to where we can control it.
Yes.
And that's so important.
That's right. But
so you guys work on that. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a process there. And servicing is a whole licensing evaluation that we need to do for all 50 states.
Yeah, and regulatory compliance.
It's growing.
So on the fund deal, do you guys, so once you set that fund up, do you help them raise capital, or do you just guide through the contractual agreements?
We help them set everything up, and once that's done, it's not ever, it's never the last time that we talk to them.
Right.
We help them, connect with servicers like third-party vendors, right? Good CPA firms who know debt fund accounting. You can't just have a regular CPA firm do, your debt fund accounting. It's nuance there. I've had clients who don't use a CPA who knows debt fund accounting, and
it's a mess.
It's not great, right?
It took us 2 years, not to interrupt, to get my accounting firm to understand what we do and how we do it.
Yeah, it's a little bit
2
specialized.
years.
Yeah.
And I had to pay every month their bill while I educated and trained them in our books.
And we're there to help guide our clients. Once your fund is set up, who do you need to connect with? Who's going to help you make your business more streamlined, help your fund run smoothly? That could be fund admin, could be CPAs, LOS, and we're there every step of the way. We if they're looking for additional maybe leverage, talk to some banks or
try to get them a different warehouse
lines,
longer terms.
Who's a good fit for you? We will make that introduction and then continue to help them. We're there to advise. They always have investors have questions.
Yep.
We're there to advise them through every single.
And that's what you and Kevin and your team does day in, day out.
Yeah.
Great. So how does somebody who's wanting to partner up with you guys find you guys?
We are at GeraciLLP.com. We are a law firm and we also have a conference line. So feel free to come to our conferences. You'll meet great people, connect with great, industry leaders, vendors, third-party servicers, anybody that's going to be helpful for this line of business. We are a very specialized niche kind of industry, right? Yep. So meeting the right people, just talking and connecting, who knows where that relationship is going to go, but learning best practices, just having conversations, building a relationship, that's always going to be helpful for anybody that's in this space.
Outstanding. One quick question. Does Kevin still do his podcast?
Yes, he does.
What's it called again?
Lender Lounge with
Lender
Kevin
Lounge.
Kim.
That's Lender Lounge. Been doing that for a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm telling you, a tremendous amount of insight, information, content. When he's talking to somebody, he's got an expert on there.
Yeah.
They're going over it. It is astronomical. Look him up, Kevin Kim.
Very recently, me and Nima took over.
Oh, you took over?
It was me and Nima and Kevin, and he thought that he was going to interview us. We flipped it around. It's going to be a very interesting episode.
I love it. When is that one going to be released?
I think in the next month or so.
That's awesome.
It's the newest
I love
episode.
It. I've known Kevin for years.
Yeah.
I've known Nima for years. Love those guys to death, and we've worked with you guys throughout the last 10 years.
Yeah.
Glad to meet you.
Thank you.
Glad you now know me.
I do now know you.
And hey, everybody, if you like what you heard, look her up. Get a hold of them. They are one of the most profound attorneys in our space. They can do it all. I've dealt with them. I've worked with them. We love them. Like, share, subscribe. Get a hold of them. Talk to you soon. Appreciate it.